everybody, it's Wendy from Vintage Sweetheart Designs. Today we're going to talk about painting your front door. Since we're all stuck at home, mine's in pretty rough shape because I did a yucky job on it and I just kind of stuff sanded. So we just want to tell you different things you could do while you're stuck at home for a little while like the rest of us. So it's a little chilly out today, so we're just going to try to wing it and help you get your outdoor projects done because it's nice out and it's been raining forever. So we wanted to just be outside. So this is what we're going to do today. And these were the colors that we had people choose from, and here's the winner, French Eggshell. This is the one I like too. So I kind of picked the colors based on this new Fusion fan deck that we have. I just kind of went up against the siding of my house over here and just kind of went through all of the colors. There's every color in this fan deck is actually painted in Fusion, so it's a great purchase. A lot of times when you buy a paint sample or you come home with a swatch, it does not match the actual paint. You know, we all know that. So this is great because these are actually painted with Fusion paint, and there's also in the back of the deck there's custom colors that you can mix yourself by either mixing half and half, like half colors, half of one pint, half of another to achieve these colors, or 1 pint to 1 tester. So we're just going to go with the classic colors this time. Again, French Eggshell is a new color that Fusion came out with a little while ago. So we're going to do that today. And I'm going to take you through the steps. The first thing, I did some of it because we didn't want to keep everybody on here for a while, although this should be a fairly easy, not long project for you. So this was previously painted in midnight blue. But what happened was I painted the front door years ago in a Rust-Oleum paint, and I was lazy and I didn't let it cure properly. So that's why you'll see right here, is that the peephole, I think, Bob? Is that?
Yeah.
So this is like a peephole, and I kind of stuck it right on when the paint was wet because I was pretty impatient. This time I just took everything off and I painted it in midnight blue, but before we came on live, we kind of prepped it, but I'll show you exactly what we have to do. I had to prep it because there were some lumps and bumps, and I just kind of slapped the paint on real quick, which you really couldn't tell, but I could tell because this is what I do all the time. So what I did first was I took our Fusion TSP, which is a degreaser, deglosser, and I added 2 capfuls to 20 ounces of water, sorry. And I just sprayed it on, and it'll take all the grime off. Ours was surprisingly clean. I just can't even believe how clean ours was. And then I let that dry, and this was painted in Fusion, so I don't have to scuff sand it again. But I did because I had like little lumps, and I still have a couple, but I'm just going to pretend like they're not there. And we're just going to get on with the video. So then I'm going to take my pint of paint, just shook it up, and of course it's sealed. Oh no, it's not. Oh good. And what I'm using today is, because I know everybody's stuck at home, so I'm just using this is a really cheap Fusion chip brush, so it's all synthetic. I always want to use synthetic brushes because I want a smooth finish. If I wanted a more rustic finish, I would go with natural bristle brush, but that's not what I want on my front door. So this is what we're going to do. So I'm just going to, you're going to see how amazing this coverage is. So I'm just going to put a little bit of paint on my brush. I guess I should hold this. I usually would start from top to bottom. However, my dogs are in there and they really want to bark. So I'm just kind of slapping it on. Not a ton of paint. This actually is about half of a jar. I painted a buffet in this, and I have half a jar, more than half a jar left. So like I said, I'm painting over a really dark color, midnight blue. And it's pretty good. I'm going to do 2 coats anyway, but if it was a little bit lighter of a color, I wouldn't even have to do that. And Fusion is so good for your doors because it's UV resistant. I'm going to need a ladder, so I'm going to open this up a little bit. It's UV resistant, so that means like it will, there they go, it will hold up to the sun. It won't fade. It also has a built-in top coat, so once I'm done with this, I have to do nothing else. This is it. This is all it is. There's no smell. It's no VOCs, no harmful chemicals, so you don't have to worry about the kids being around it, but that they're home. Here were all my test colors, and we'll see how that's going to cover. Should be fine. Now what I don't want to do is once it starts to dry, I don't want to keep going over the paint because I will get brush strokes. Can you see that, Bob, up here?
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody commenting? Any questions? I'm going to try to keep this hair free, but I know I'm going to catch a dog hair in here. Anybody commenting? Any questions? Anybody watching?
Yeah. It is.
If you're watching, say hi to Bob so he could figure out how to see the comments. There's always one little argument before we get on here and do a live. Can anybody see?
Oh.
Anybody commenting, or did you miss that? If Bob missed your comment, just
Yeah, I probably don't know what I'm doing.
you look in the comments. The little hearts, the little likes.
And it's just saying that Nelia Marcheski is watching.
Hi, Nell. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe.
But I don't... Oh, yeah. Hi, Bob. I'm watching from...
Who said hi, Bob?
Looks like Amy Rose Grangle from the UK.
Oh, hi. Wow. How cool is that? Now I feel really interesting, like an interesting person. Yeah, tell us where you're from, where you're commenting from. That would be really neat.
Maria Fabiani.
Hi, how are you? Where are you from?
It's Ashley Ann.
Hi, Ashley.
What color is it?
It's French eggshell. I knew if I didn't pick that color, I would get a hard time.
Well, Cody Lickvar is watching.
Hi, Cody.
Samantha Dawson.
Hi, Samantha. Thanks for watching us.
And Kristen's watching.
Kristen! My friend Kristen?
Yep.
The vintage pineapple.
She said, hi, Bob. Hi, Wendy. Miss Wendy. Looks good, Miss Wendy. That's what she says.
Well, the first coat's not going to look great because just the way it goes sometimes. I'm painting over a dark color. You'll get the idea of what it's going to look like. And it's going to take about 2 hours for this first coat to dry, but we just wanted to give you a quick little, not to dry, I'm sorry. It will dry sooner than that, and it will dry to the touch, but I want to give it about 2 hours because I don't want the front door to look streaky and messed up. And if I try to go over it when it's still wet, it will not look nice. It will look streaky and terrible. So we want to give this one the best chance it has to look good because I don't like my front door. I really hate my screen door, but my husband says we can't get a new one, so it's not fair. So I have to work with what I have. Our house is actually a modular home that we added onto. So the problem is that everything has to be like custom built, right?
Yeah,
that's what he
pretty
tells
much.
me. I don't know. Maybe it's a lie.
Well, the thing is, it's 30 years old, so
I'd rather have a whole new door and have my screen door something different, but that's not in the budget right now. So we are forever working with what we have. That's just what we do. We've always done that. We're not really people that go out and buy new things much. And we just make it work. So that's why we actually like doing this, because that's what we're used to doing. So now I think sometimes if we had a choice, we probably wouldn't go out and buy brand new. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Bob, anything?
Nope, not yet. I'm going to try to pronounce this one. I've never seen this name before, but it's Artemis Polly.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
She's watching from Athens.
Wow, cool. I hope you're staying well there.
I think you kind of maybe got a little boring.
Did I get boring? Is everybody gone? Am I boring?
There's 5 left.
Oh, okay. It's just taking too long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we don't want to bore you with the rest of this, but this is what we're doing, and I will post the results after we have our second coat on. So we are taking the cue and watching everybody follow on Facebook. So thanks a lot, guys. And if you need paint or anything like that, we're here to help you. We are doing online sales now. We're actually a Fusion online retailer. We are in the process of building our website, so just give us some time. You still can order paint at Lazy Dog Vintage in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. So you could send them a message if you would like to get some there. You can pick it up on, I believe they're doing Sunday pickups, 12 to 4. So Ashley and Justin will be happy to help you. We have a lot of things there. And we just want to support our local business.
And you got one person asking a question.
Yes.
Amy Rose, how would you paint a door that's been painted in gloss before?
Okay, so if it's a glossy coat, you want to always use your TSP first, so you clean everything really well. And then with the gloss, you would just take sorry, I guess I didn't show you that. We're just winging it today. We're going to take a 220 grit sandpaper and we're going to lightly scuff it. When I say like scuff sand, I'm not talking, we're just talking once, twice over it, not hard. You're just giving a tooth for the paint to grip onto, and then you're wiping it off, wipe the dust off. And that's it, you're ready to go. It's really easy. So, is that good? Did we answer that right? Do you understand? Okay, thanks a lot. And if there's any questions, message us. We're happy to help you. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.